what are some of the strategies that you use to maximize sales of people who may have missed the webinar, or even those that attended, maybe didn't make an on-the-spot purchase?
Sure. That is a huge, huge part of the conversion picture. So if your whole funnel, if the webinar, let's say your webinar converts at 10%, your whole funnel should be able to convert at 20%. It should be about double whatever the webinar conversion is kind of the rule of thumb. So in the follow-up, like I said early on with the tech side of it, I'll tag people based on how long they're in the room. And if they made it, the biggest opportunity you have through this funnel is the people who made it to the call to action but didn't buy. There's a reason they didn't buy. If you're going to add any element into the funnel outside of the main core pieces like the replay and stuff, tag people who make it to the call to action and send them very strategic follow-up that answers objections, because you know they saw the pitch, you know they were interested in the topic, and you know they didn't buy. So write out 10 reasons they didn't buy, and there's 5 emails where you answer 2 of them, in each one you'll close another XYZ percentage based on whatever percentage your webinar is converting at. And that's where I found like the 80% of sales comes from those 10% of people who make it to the call to action but don't buy. And that's your biggest opportunity. There's all kinds of other follow-up you can do. That's wonderful, but that's the core. If you're going to do any follow-up, those are the people you want to follow up with, because they are ember hot leads. And even if it's getting them on the phone and say, hey, I'm just doing a little informal survey. I'm just curious. You didn't buy. You made it all the way to the pitch, and I just want to know why. You know, I've never done that, but I would really like, if I have the scalability this year, that's the only area I would have a call center, is doing an informal survey to ask people why they didn't buy at the call to action.
Okay.
So that's where people should look in the follow-up process. If you can't tag people based on whether they made it to the call to action, you can do that with auto webinars really easily. Then you need to email those who registered but didn't attend, re-invite them to an encore. You need to email everybody who registered to the replay. You need to do, I like to do a last 48-hour bonus offer. Hey, if you buy in the next 48 hours, you get XYZ bonus. All that stuff does magic, and I'll include a blueprint for you guys, a mind map. It has all the steps mapped out because it takes 2 hours to break them down on here.